Actress Naturi Naughton recently stopped by to chat with Lola and I.
Love her. Take a look. Our next guest ruled the charts in the 90s as part of the music group 3LW, but these days she's singing a different tune with a breakout role in the gritty new series Power. The show premieres this weekend on Starz. Let's take a look.
When we met, what'd you think I was gonna be?
The biggest drug dealer in New York City.
You never thought about more.
What more? You talking about the club as more? I saw the money you made last night. That's not more, it's less. You are the best at what you do. We have everything. I just wanted to stay this way. What?
Wow. All right, we're here to talk about her role on Power and her journey from R&B diva to TV leading lady. It's Naturi Naughton. Welcome.
Oh, thank
Welcome.
you.
Oh, your job is so hard. You have to kiss Omari.
I know. I mean, how
it a
do I
trial?
go to work every day?
Somebody's got to do
have
it.
Such an amazing co-star and a handsome one at that, but a pleasure to work with. He's wonderful.
So you play his wife on the show.
I do,
and
yes.
his character is Mr. St. Patrick, who's a
Yes.
drug dealer who's trying to go straight, but his wife doesn't necessarily want him to. And tell us more.
It's interesting, yes. I play Tasha, St. Patrick, and Tasha is, she's the ride or die wife that's been with him since the beginning, and she has a hard time letting go of their past, what they built together, a partnership, Bonnie and Clyde. They have that kind of relationship. Even though it's a criminal past, she enjoys the fact that they built something together. So she helped him build the drug empire. As you see, he's this big-time drug dealer who's trying to transition into a club owner. And it's hard for me because I feel like I'm losing him. And you'll see her character grows. She's not against him, having the good in life. She's just not about to let go of her man and her family. And there's some people and some things at the club that try to come in between that. And she's not, Tasha's not having it, okay?
Not having it. She's not afraid to speak her mind.
Oh, she isn't. And when you see the show, you'll see she's a strong, fierce character. I'm really glad that Courtney Kemp Agbo, our showrunner, writer, an African-American woman, she wrote such a complex character. And when you see Tasha grow, you'll see that she has a really great arc.
And we haven't seen that a lot in TV dramas where you have that ride or die chick that's involved in all the illegal business going on behind the scenes.
Yes.
So what drew you to this
She's part
role?
of it.
Right.
Yeah. What drew me to this role, and I guess when I first read the script, was A, the writing, the complexities. B, that 50 Cent was executive producing our show. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I really like that also they were incorporating, there's a musical side to my character you'll see later in the season. A lot of people don't know I get to sing in one of the episodes.
Oh, really?
So
You
they
sing?
created, yes, I sing in episode 6. So tune in.
Give us a little something.
Oh, no. Yeah. No, I don't want to give it away, but I sing a really classic song that I think embodies something that she's dealing with for Tasha's character. So you guys will see there's music in the show, and I was attracted to the fact that there's two worlds at play. It's not just sophisticated, it's gritty, and it has a dark side just as much as the soft and lighter side.
All right, you mentioned 50 Cent. What does he like to work with?
Oh my gosh.
He's the boss.
Yes, 50 is one of our bosses, a great boss to work for. He's a pleasure. I feel like, I grew up really respecting his journey and his career and loving him as a hip hop artist. He remembers me when I was in 3LW, and it's so funny when I got this job, he was like, wait for the world to see you as a woman. Finally, I get to be just seen differently. I'm not just the young girl from an R&B girl group. I'm, now really focused on my acting career and enjoying it. So he was a big brother and very supportive.
Yeah, we see some of those grown woman scenes in this with you and Omari. I'm just
trying to put me on the spot.
No, because everybody wants to know. You guys get hot and steamy in this show. It's not PG-13 by any means.
Well, it is cable premium for all those out there. You got to order Stars. Everybody can't watch it. I mean, it's a network that's not afraid to push the boundaries. And, the sexuality of this character is something that I think is honest. And a lot of times if it's, things that are sexy and people say, oh, well, why does it have to be? A lot of it's not gratuitous as long as it serves the storyline. I think the steaminess between Omari's character and my character, Tasha in Ghost, it's honest. These people love each other. They're married. They're passionate. They come from a very rough urban background, and that kind of passion sometimes comes across the screen, and it's just hot and heavy.
But how do you go about taking your clothes off on camera? Are you still nervous about the whole thing, or
Oh,
does
gosh.
Amari help you get
well,
comfortable?
I'm not taking my
or-
clothes off on camera. I mean, I'm playing a character who has scenes with her husband. I am, at least it's my husband.
Yes, that's true.
We're in the bed doing what husband and wife do. But anyway, I think it's nerve-wracking. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, what
Everyone
is that
always
like?
asks me. It's scary. I'm
And
going
how
to keep
do
it
you
real.
prepare for that? Do you have to do like extra crunches the day before? Can you go on a master cleanse
Oh my
fast?
gosh. I had a personal trainer at Equinox Gym. I was like in the gym making sure, from every angle, if you're going to see it, keep it tight, keep it right, But I definitely was nervous. But I think once I thought about what it means for the character, when you're kissing your husband or you're making love, I think essentially you have to think what's the intention behind it. And I really tried to dig deep into why this woman is so into her man. And I think when you just dig into that, you forget about some of the, the physicality of it all.
Now, what do you?
And Omari's a good-looking specimen, so I have a great co-star.
What do your parents make of this? What does your family think when they see?
Yeah, we just had it's so funny. I just had the premiere here in New York for Power. My whole family was there, my parents, my brother, the whole band, my best friends. It's so funny. I did another film, Notorious, where I played Little Kim in another risque role, and they were really supportive. And so I gave them forewarning. I was like, Mommy, Daddy, this is what's gonna go down at this point. But I think they really support me as an actress, and they know that it's not Naturi up there. This is Tasha. This is not Naturi. And I think they enjoy the whole thing as a whole. My brother actually had more of an issue. My brother was like, why are you telling, little sister, you can't be, So Big Brother was having a hard time.
Yeah, you can understand that.
Oh,
yeah.
I definitely
You're always
can.
going to be his little sister.
No matter
Yeah.
what. So I guess I just have to resign to that fact.
Oh, Lord.
But,
Okay, so we've talked about you with your clothes off. Let's talk about you with your clothes on.
One of Lola's favorite parts of the show.
Tasha's wardrobe is fabulous.
Oh, my
What's it like
gosh.
to rock all that up-to-date designer wear?
Gosh.
Yeah, and her closet is a dream.
Her closet is a dream. I'm not kidding you.
Yes.
I literally want to steal Tasha's clothes. Like when I'm on set and I get to wear, the Tom Ford, Alexander McQueen, I'm wearing Louboutins. From head to toe, you should see. I have some great wardrobe. And our costume designer, Frank Fleming, he really put together a character that is still urban chic. It's not, hood, and it's not over the top in any way. And I don't think it's stereotypical. I think she's a woman who loves the lifestyle. She loves to feel fabulous. And for all the women who love, a little extra, extra bling and an extra couple of things, you just enjoy watching Tasha get dressed every day because she's a fun character to embody. Who doesn't want to be a girl on screen?
And her dresses fit like a glove.
Oh, well, the tailoring is specific to, because I'm a petite girl, curvy but still small. And I think a lot of times I used to feel like, oh, I'm too tiny, I'm too short, nothing fits me. But now I'm like, I embrace my size. I embrace that I'm a petite young woman and make the clothes work for me. And the clothes don't make me, I make them. So.
Petite, but you have a big voice.
Oh,
and we have to
thank
talk
you.
about your voice.
Thank you.
Everybody loved you from 3LW in the 90s R&B
Yes.
girl group.
Yes.
Take us back to that time when you were singing with the group. What was the experience like?
Oh my goodness. I was starting out as a teenager. I was about 15 years old, and I would say the experience was a learning experience. It was great and fun. I was touring on the TRL tour with Destiny's Child, and I was on the Pop Odyssey tour with NSYNC. So it was a whirlwind. At 15, you don't really realize that there's so much business going on behind being, in a girl group. Oh my gosh, look, that's our first. Oh Lord, that's our first video. Oh my gosh, we shot that in Harlem. Yeah, very first video. I was 15 years old in that video and didn't know how to drive. By the way, was not really driving. We were being pulled, so that wasn't really me. But the experience was definitely something I have no regrets because even though there was a lot of ups and downs, and I think I learned how to value myself more, learned about my personal, beauty, and not letting other people take that away from me or diminish my self-esteem. So I think I actually grew from that experience.
What are you talking about specifically? Were people mean to you because of What your appearance?
Well, most people who know the 3LW experience, it was just, everyone kind of knows that the group kind of had not an amicable breakup, but it was a challenge being in a girl group, being the only brown-skinned girl of the group.
Okay.
Also, I'm a very, I have a very soulful voice. I came up singing in church. I think there was some things that, just didn't gel with what their vision was. And unfortunately, the group wasn't able to keep it together, but it was fortunate for me because I learned what I can bring, not just to the music business, but to the world and as an entertainer as a whole. So it made me stronger, actually.
And is that why you made the leap from singing to acting?
I always wanted to do that, actually.
Okay.
That was like my dream. I wanted to be, Whitney Houston was my inspiration. I'm from East Orange, New Jersey. I loved Whitney. Every time I would see, every movie and every way she could gel both, I wanted to be that. So that was really me as a little girl saying, okay, it's possible to live your dreams and be a little brown girl from East Orange, New Jersey and make it. So I had supportive parents who believed in my dreams and put me in, art schools and dance lessons and all that. So here I am. So I knew I would always, hopefully, be an actress as well. But I definitely got a push. Being kind of out of 3LW made me push myself to find what was inside. I had to tap into me a little bit more.
I see that.
And one of the roles you definitely tapped into was Lil' Kim and Notorious.
Oh, thank
What
you.
kind of preparation went into that role, and what did the Queen Bee think of your portrayal?
The Queen Bee. Don't get me started.
That's all the whole
I got to
family.
Yeah. Everybody's always like, go into your banks. It's so funny because there is a different voice, and I'm totally different than Lil' Kim, but playing that role was honestly one of the most challenging but most amazing experiences I have ever had.
Why?
I mean, I'm not kidding. I had, P. Diddy was our producer, George Tillman Jr. was the director.
Oh, yeah, Soul Food.
Yeah, and he also directed 2 episodes of Power, so you'll see him directing episodes 5 and 6. He's an amazing director and has guided me and been a support throughout my entire career. So I'm really lucky to have had Notorious as an opening breakout. Playing Lil' Kim was like, who would think that would be what I'd be doing? I went to Catholic school, guys. I mean, I was wearing knee highs, in Catholic school my whole life. I'm not kidding. But there I was, doing all kind of stuff. But it was really fun, I will say. And I didn't get a chance to speak to Lil' Kim, but I wanted her to know I just wanted to be as authentic and real and as raw as she was, because I think that's what I hope people felt that I captured in the film.
Yeah, you
Definitely.
did. You were really good
Thank
at that.
you.
Yeah,
It was
really
fun.
good. Yeah.
Yes,
That must
totally a
have been fun.
departure from Naturi.
All right, so what's next for you? Power.
Yes.
All right.
Well, Power is, of course, what's next. We're on Stars every Saturday. It premieres June 7th. It's Saturday at 9 p.m. and it'll be on every Saturday at 9. I'm really excited about Power and just the journey that I can take with this character, the journey that we can all take, and I hope people just join in and jump on the ride. I have another film, actually, that Regina King directed also called Let the Church Say Amen.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a BET
BET
film.
movie, right.
Yes.
I heard about that.
So, I'm really excited about that as well. I have an amazing cast.
And that's
with
Regina King's directorial debut.
Yeah.
So how was it to work with her in her first big project?
Oh my gosh, she's like big sister. Regina has become truly like a big sister who has made me believe in myself even to the next level. She really embraced me. She was a great director because she's an actress. So she knows some of the insecurities that we go through. And, we look like each other and we can connect on certain things that we go through in this business. So I was lucky to have her. I worked with Leela Rashawn, who played my mother from Waiting to Exhale. And oh my gosh, Harlem Nights. She's an amazing actress. Hosea Chanchez from the show BET's The Game. And, Steve Harris and Colin Spenny. We had a great group. So Let the Church Say Amen is something I'm really excited about.
Well, amen to that.
Yes.
Yes.
Come back when that comes
I
out.
will,
okay?
yes.
All right.
That'll be
Good
out
luck
next
with
year.
Power. We'll be watching.
Thank you.
All
Yes,
right.
tune in for more
All right.
crazy stuff.
You're
Thank
watching
you.
Arise Entertainment 360.